Another year, another hunt. Why don't we get started on planning things out, because there's a lot to think about. Welcome back to Kingdom Death. I'm gonna pull a beast knuckle with this large flat tooth and the spare pelt that I have. This pelt to finish our Screaming Antelope set, and then I want to pick up blood paint since I can. It's a bladder and any organ. So we're gonna get rid of all of that stuff and then just leave this stuff down here. Now, next thing I want to do is try to create a buffer of sorts. You'll see. We're gonna make 4 leather, turning all of this hide into leather. So I'm just gonna remove those. We're gonna get some leather here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get this stuff organized, I wonder? Somewhat. I never meant to shuffle it initially. Wow, how much iron do they expect you to have in one run? There's no way you can get that much iron. That's too much. That's crazy talk. Alright, well, anyway. It's that, and then there's no more leather, so you can only make 4 leather at a time. I thought you could make more than that. Does it say it adds to storage? I'm curious. I'm only making 4 at the moment, but... yeah, it just adds to storage, so technically I would guess you can make more than 4 at a time. But we're only making 4 at the moment. So, anyway. It's a ridiculous amount of iron in this strange resource deck. I never paid attention to it before. Okay, the leather is just an aside thing. Here's the first we're gonna do. We only have 7 characters left. These 4, those 3. So I kind of want to make a small buffer of characters, but I might attempt to kill some off in 3 years. We'll see. So the first thing I'm gonna do is face paint. We're gonna put on some Founder's eyes on our people, try and get that 4+ to help us make kids this year. Now, this is kind of a waste, but I don't have too many pressing things to utilize, so it should be fine. Alright, we do get an 8, so for the rest of this year, I gain +1 to all my rolls on the Intimacy Story event. Now, we did have a matchmaker who went out. Our boy Gunther. So Gunther's going to matchmake. Now we're just going to pick Michelle, the new girl, and we're going to pick Cedric because why not? They're the most expendable. Although Cedric did win some competitions, but we're gonna have these 2 roll on the intimacy chart with the +1s, and we have some survival of the fittest, so hopefully this goes well. I really hope this goes well. We just don't want 2s. 3s are okay now. 2s we don't want to see. Oh man, a 1. Alright, I have to reroll the 1. This is a 5. So who wants to use their reroll? You used yours. You used yours. You used yours. I'm very unlucky that I have to use these. I'm gonna leave his. I may as well just use Michelle's up. Alright, survival of the fittest is used. Okay. That'll drive me insane a little bit. The rest of them are lowercase u's, so I'm just gonna change that. There we go. Just not a 1 or a 2. Alright, a 7. So 5 is what we have, which is just a healthy new kid that comes kicking and screaming into the settlement. Alright. So this is going to be a girl as well. We will be at +1 population. And then we have 5. been a few days for me. 5. Alright. 5 survival limit. You get 1 understanding, 4 graves, 1 strength, 1 evasion. I don't think anything else. As for a name, I didn't plan on getting a name, so what's the fastest thing I can think of? We'll do another new branch, family branch here. Let's have Julia. Huh, J words. I'm not too keen on J words. Something that would make some sense. I'm trying to relate it to gaming. I guess I'll just say jumper for platforming. It's simple. Alright, welcome to the settlement, Julia. Now, with this last one, we're going to do an augury and try and get one more kid, hopefully with an 8+. So, you want an understanding, but then Teresa has to have the kid, which is fine. So Teresa will do the augury here. I swear, I keep losing dice constantly. Alright, well, Teresa augury. Oh, we got an 8. Okay, so we will get a second chance at a kid here. No 1s, no 2s. Come on, we have a +1. Let's have a kid. Oh my god. Well, we got 10, and we're gonna have to re-roll this. So, let's have... I want to save Lucky Lucille's, I don't know why. We're gonna use the new kids. I need to scroll the camera down. Survival of the fittest used. Alright. 2 1s back to back. That is so bad. Okay, we have a 6. 6 is just another newborn. So we're actually struggling here to make kids. That's okay. The face painting is definitely helping. At the very least, it's making me feel a little more comfortable. Let's just copy Julia. Now this kid has their reroll. And this will be a boy. And this will be... let's have... let's have Daniel. I already have a dicer. You know, I already have a dicer. Do I have an E? I don't know too many E names off the top of my head. There's Avon. Like an E boy name. Let me see if I can get one fetched real quick. It's not a good time to be drawing a blank. Eric's, Ethan's, Eli's, Edward's, Ezra. Huh. Alright. Make this Edison baby. Edison. Man, sticking to alliteration is so difficult. Edison! Damn. Alright, we'll get back to a last name for him. We have an Edison here. So, I had to use 2 survival of the fittest rerolls with the face painting. I guess the face painting didn't really help. So I rolled 2 ones. That's okay though. So we used up our thing. We now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 individuals. And I'm gonna leave all the people out on the side. So, the next thing that I wanted to do I want to make bone sickle, bone pickaxe, 1 of each. So we're gonna go get a bone pickaxe and a bone sickle so we can start gathering some extra stuff. That's not what I meant. I did hit Control C on this. This didn't register. Alright. So now we've got 1 of these and we can start making them more readily. This next leather I'm actually going to combine with the brain and a bone. And we're going to make another round leather shield. No, I need a hide, not an organ. I only have tail feathers left. I don't know if I want the tail feathers. I need to get the thing. At least I get to keep the organ. I'll use the tail feathers up. We can always get more. We farming the phoenix a lot. Trying to, at least. It's been a while since I've faced a phoenix, so I actually am not sure how this is gonna go down because I only vaguely remember some ideas against it. And hopefully it doesn't utterly drain somebody of their experience. Okay, so we did a lot of spending today. Gonna save this leather for later. I'm not gonna work on the leather armor set yet. I might actually pass up on the leather armor set for now, although I know it's really good. I might go hard on Phoenix gear. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is just search this again. Alright, it's just a king spear that's in here, a bunch of founding stones. Okay, I think that does it for the development step. So, readying departing survivors. This guy has to stay behind, and I might actually leave him staying behind so he can constantly fight the Hooded Knight until we can pass down Twilight Sword Mastery. So Dicer is gonna have to stay because he's secretive this year. Alright. And Philip will come with us. We're gonna try and master sword. We can't take a new baby. Teresa will come with us. Gulliver will come with us. They're very close to him. Being erased from existence due to XP, but I guess I just have to be very careful about AI cards. I can't take someone without any XP, so that means Lucky Lucille's coming with us, which is fine now that we have some women's. So Tinkerer is nice to bring along. She has the synchronized strike, a leader, and that's it. Otherwise she's pretty healthy. And yeah, we need someone with experience. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of shared experience. Alright, the next thing I need to do is I need to really figure out what how am I organizing everybody here? That's what I need to figure out. She's spear mastery. So let me think about who I want to fulfill what role. First of all, we want the Screaming Antelope set together. I already got the card out. Screaming Antelope card. And I had an idea actually. So we don't need that cloth armor. I was going to try and do something crazy here. Let's see. I was gonna try to have the blood paint. For those who don't know, you can activate weapon gear to the left and right of the blood paint. Two separate attacks and cannot be used with two-handed weapons. And I was gonna give him the Beast Knuckle as well. And unfortunately, these two weapons don't combo together great, because this only reduces toughness until the end of that attack. And they're separate attacks, but he's fairly strong. Should be able to do a lot of damage. Now, the ultimate question I had was it possible for me to maintain deadly, which is why I might not do this. So I would rather maintain deadly on him, get that extra crit rate. And I'm just gonna leave these over here for the time being. So this is gone. Might not be able to maintain deadly. Now what I could do is gain... I think I should do this too. I'm gonna sacrifice this monster brain for a monster grease. So I'm just gonna copy this one over here. Can I get 3 green with this set of gear? I don't think I can. While keeping 2 red? That would be impressive. You can do this, you can do this. You can go here, you can go here. You can go here, and then you can go here. It's not 3 green, but we do have deadly. Now the other thing is I got these 3. Can I somehow wizard 3 green and deadly on the same character? I provided a shield for Philip. I don't have anything else pointing down, that's the problem. I'd need something else pointing right. Be the easiest. Yeah, so few greens that point to the right. Yeah, I can't see the possibility of making that work out. So we could do this though, and the Screaming armor has been changed. It says when you depart, if you are insane, you add 2 to all hit locations. Now, he is insane when we depart, so I'm just gonna do that math now. It'll be 5, 4, 4, 4, and 4. Alright. And then after slamming, you can move 1 space and gain +2 strength until the end of the turn. So I need to make sure I actually make use of slam. Yeah, they're not gonna have the Dry Decanthus though. That's okay. This I can put away. Alright, let's think here. Buy a blood paint. Doesn't work with dual weapons. What would be the best blood paint usage? Fist and Tooth doesn't work with blood paint either. she's gonna have the spear. Alright. She has to try to Canthus. She can also have a bone pickaxe. Probably won't last. I guess I can move these. Full rawhide set, so 2 everywhere. That looks pretty good for her. He's set. Now, you could add 1 armor to every location you own. And then we could utilize the shield in that fashion, so I don't have great use for the blood paint currently, but we might be able to do this. You have a dried acanthus, you can also have the bone sickle. So something like this, it'll be 3-1, that'll be 4-1, 2-1, 1. Alright. And then you could have this dried acanthus with you. Would it be... No, it's not possible for me to get your stuff connected. What happened to your bone dart? Did I move it? You have the bone dart now. For the extra strength. I want the fist and teeth guy to definitely have extra strength. Right, none of that assists me. Grr. I don't have that many organs. I really need some organs. Organ grinding. Can't make charms. Or many other things. Alright. I mean, you could just have the 1 strength bonus instead of 2. But I really want to level up Fist and Teeth, so you could have the 1 strength bonus instead of 2. And that way you 3 all around. This dried acanthus can be on you. You can be our main tank. Alright. Do I like that? Is there anything better that I can do? Oh, he doesn't have deli on his sword if I do that. Alright, we're gonna make it harder for Fist and Teeth to hit. I think. Alright, fill up your guy so we can have the Why is this not changing? Okay, whatever. We'll have the male icon. Seal your girl. Alright, you don't have armor, and you are a guy. 3 all around. You got the -1 speed. So he'll mostly be support. But he helps everyone with Red Fist anyway. Alright, let's get them set up to depart. Sorry for the delay. Do you have a acanthus? Can't squeeze an acanthus on this guy. I want... We'll have enough survival. We have a sickle now. Alright, so anyway, we get 3 departing survival plus all the other stuff, so he caps at 5. We have the 1 evasion token for him or for her, for Lucille. That is all she's going to have, which is totally okay. Philip has 1 strength for the monster tooth, 2 strength for the monster tooth. So our main tank and warrior. He has 1 evasion for monster grease. We are just checking all this stuff. That's scream, that's slam. Pelt. Pelt does something now. Thick, protective fur protects your parts. Add +1 to severe waist injury roll results. So they actually made Screaming Skirt do something. We don't have anything else going on. Get 3 departing survival. And that is all. 54444 because we're departing, we get the benefits. Should be fine. Alright. And just to make sure, no 2-handed weapons on Mr. Dismembered Arm, right? Alright, Teresa Turner. 3 departing survival, 2 for the dried acanthus, so that'll be 5. 3 on the skull helm, 1 all around, 1 on the waist for the cloth, blood paint, hooking up the beast knuckle, and the round leather shield, bandages for backup. This is on arrival. Bone sickle will give us a herb gathering. Rhythm chaser later. Looking basic still, but not shabby. She's a spearmaster too. Maybe I don't use the blood paint, we just roll with the spear. We'll save the blood paint for later if I decide on a speed build. And I can't really squeeze the knuckle on anyone. I don't mind taking 2 spears against the enemy we're currently going after. And that leaves someone with an open slot, which is not bad for collecting a founding stone, maybe. In fact, I don't think I need 2 people with bandages, so I might ditch this as well, so we have 2 open slots. And Teresa can turn into a support to stay safe, so that's fine. And everything else should be good on her. Actually, she doesn't need more insanity. You don't need more. You could use one. I'll give him the stone noses. Alright, and Gulliver. Gulliver has the red fist, which is at the start of the showdown. Seizures. You get 5 survival, technically 7. 1 strength, only 1 red. 2 evasion, and then the rest of the rawhide set with a round leather shield. Alright, so Fist and Tooth Man is ready. Hopefully we have a good hunt of the Phoenix. The rest of you, Julia, Edison, Michelle, Cedric. I'm gonna call you I still don't have a good name. I was hoping I could think of one by this point. I was gonna call you Everest. It's the first thing that came to mind. Don't ask. Alright, is that 2 boys, 2 girls? Keep them nice and sorted. And that's David Dicer over here. I'll move him over some more. Alright. Let's get this show on the road finally. We're going to be hunting a phoenix. Now, I'm not sure if this thing changed much. Doesn't look like it so far. Nightmare Tree, 2 random terrains. Level 1 to 2 victory is 100 XP. 1 weapon proficiency level and rewards. Why? See, this doesn't make sense to me. Oh, and they give you the option here for +1 or +2 hunt XP. There's just no consistency. This gives you +2 weapon proficiency levels. So obviously you want to just be able to kill a level 3 Phoenix constantly, right? Now you get a Black Lichen with the Phoenix Crest. Alright. Well, let's get this guy's stuff out. We're only doing a level 1. We need a refresher course on Mr. Phoenix here. It's looking a little large. There you go. That's better. That fits better. A basic card. Got your legendary deck. Your special deck. Your resources. On events. Advanced AI deck. I'll leave face up for now. Hit location deck and basic deck. Alright, shuffle that. We have a hunt event on the 2nd and 4th spaces. So 1, 2, and then on the 5th and 3rd. I don't know why I said 5th and 3rd, I meant 1st and 3rd. Alright, Phoenix is on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how I missed thy scripts. And then herb gathering, mineral gathering. We're gonna just, because we're not hitting overwhelming darkness, I'm gonna go through the... I'm gonna put them both here. We're gonna do mineral gathering first and then herb gathering after. We'll see how that goes down. Here's our survivors. Phoenix is on space 5. Phoenix is hella big, but that's okay. Is there anything else I need to be aware of? Okay. Let's get this hunt started. So, white, random hunt event. Shall roll random hunt event. Alright, 47. 47. Banquet trees. A small copse of trees rises over an otherwise lifeless plain. Oh, okay, I know this one. We have had this before. This is where we eat the fruit constantly until we tear them away. Survivor must spend 1 survival to resist the temptation to consume the fruit. Insane survivors and survivors with binge eating disorder must consume. If any survivor has a sickle, they carve a line across the tree, drawing blood. The fruit instantly sours. End this event. We do have a sickle, so we don't have to worry about this event anymore as long as we have the sickle. Alright, cool. Too bad we don't gain anything for that, though. Alright, well, event's done. So 47 is a waste of time with the sickle. It's a shitty event anyway. Alright, moving on. We have green leading the way. Filth from the sky. All survivors roll 1d10. Lowest scoring survivor, or survivors in the case of ties, becomes straggler. And the straggler is struck by a slimy mass hurtling from the sky, because, you know, the phoenix just loves to poop on everything. Wonder if I'll be able to get some rainbow poop. We'll see what the phoenix is in the mood to do. Alright, just gonna check real quick for preparedness or anything. Yes. So you add your hunt XP, and no one else is prepared because we have very low understanding actually. Alright. In order left or right, you guys know how we go by now. So we have a 2, we have a 9 plus hunt. Oh crap. Undo. I didn't mean to pick them up. Alright, we'll have to wait for some loading, but I can get those results back. We have the power of undo. That is not the correct results. Wait, it moved. Those are not the correct results. The second one was a 9. And the first one was a 2. What? Those aren't the fucking results. Where do 4 and 8 come from? I might have to reroll. Guys, I'm gonna go back until there's either a 9 here or the card is flipped back down. Ugh, my computer's so laggy at this. And it still says 8. Try again. So I might have to reroll. It would be faster if I just rerolled. Only I could check over my video. Alright, the dice disappeared. We're rerolling. So, my apologies. This is the actual roll. Why does my drink always go down so poorly when I'm recording? Alright, just a minute. Take another drink to try and fix the first. Anyway, we have a 10, we have an 8. It's actually a 14. And we have an 8 and a 5. So 5 is the straggler. And the straggler rolls 1d10. And gets a 9! Excuse me. Miraculous mucus. Regrow a dismembered limb. I would have preferred fortunate feces, but do you have a dismembered limb? No. Can't this miraculous mucus fix my goddamn rib? Come on, it's miraculous. I'm like genuinely upset by that result, even though it just means nothing happens. Why can't I get my rib back? Alright, so we have good mineral gathering. Let's mineral gather. Every survivor with a pickaxe rolls on the mineral gathering table. We only have one pickaxe. Let me move this stuff. Although we're gonna need all those dice in a minute. So one pickaxe, one roll. It's a 2. Yay for us. You strike a stone that resembles your face. It explodes, covering you in blood. Gain 1 insanity and hemophobia disorder. So that's the new bad result. The mineral gathering was changed semi-dramatically. Dun, 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 dun. You've got to be kidding me. Is hemophobia not in here? Oh, we called it homophobia. This is the new 1.5 card, so they typoed. Area survivors now homophobic. Alright, mere sight of blood makes you lightheaded, and serious gore can knock you out. During the showdown, when every survivor, including you, gains a bleeding token, you're knocked down. I'm gonna have to remember this is in play now. That's an annoying disorder to just accumulate. But at the end of the day, it's not as bad as the original mineral gathering result. So that was disappointing. But what can you do? It's Kingdom Death. This game is actually fairly disappointing. Herb Gathering, though. All survivors gain 1 survival. So if you're maxed, you gain 1. You're maxed. You're maxed. Alright. So this is the same. To make a gathering roll, survivor nominates any number of d10s and rolls them. And then if 2 or more are the same, your score is 0. Add all the scores together for the herb exploration table. We add 10 to the result if we were past overwhelming darkness. So we're going to try the 3 dice strat. And we'll see how this goes since we don't get the plus 10. Alright, so we have a 4, a 5, and a 2. That is going. Let me get 2 black dice here to keep track for me. It's going to be 9, 10, 11. Alright. Second survivor. Let me spread these out a tad. 10, 4, 6, 16, 20. So that's 31. Third survivor. 4, 8, 6. That's actually cracked. I'm gonna re-roll that. It says it's an 8, but that's cracked. Alright, so that's a 0. And then last survivor, I'll roll 4 dice to try and make up for that double 6. 8, 4, 5, 4. Alright, that's a 0 too, because of 2 4s. So we have a 31. Let's see what happens. 12 to 44. Gain a fresh Acanthus strange resource. All survivors gain 1 survival. Oh right, and I forgot to put these away. As I tend to do. That's alright. Fresh Acanthus. Who wants the fresh Acanthus? Somebody that would be you. Someone that can easily die should have it. Alright. Pardon me, just getting more comfortable. So that was our herb gathering. Oh right, and everyone gains an additional survival, which means you're at 5. So herb gathering is still overall good, while mineral gathering is still disappointing. In 1.5, although slightly less punishing than it used to be. I didn't go over the other results, but I have looked at them in advance, and I know it's just moderately better. 56. What's going on here? Dead monster. Find a decomposed monster corpse. 2 rotten to yield any resources. If anyone has 3+ understanding, we can cover ourselves in the dead monster's spilled blood. And this stench will help us sneak up on our quarry. The showdown starts. The survivors ambush the monster. If any survivor has a squeamish disorder, they refuse to soil themselves. Do not ambush the monster. First of all, we do have someone with 3+ understanding. 2 people, and just as a double check, we do not have squeamish. So we will smear ourselves in dead monster blood. And we will ambush. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We will ambush the phoenix. Okay. So, moving on. Still have to get to the phoenix. Doesn't say we ambush right away, right? When the showdown starts. Okay. Doesn't matter how. That was yellow. This is now blue leading the way. Recurring nightmare. Without warning, the survivors are plucked from time and find themselves standing at the threshold of the overwhelming darkness. Place the survivors on overwhelming darkness and trigger the story event, even if they have already encountered it this hunt phase. The monsters between the survivors and the start space or on overwhelming darkness. The survivors are ambushed and begin the showdown immediately after resolving the event. Now luckily we do get the ambush, so they cancel each other out, and that just means the Phoenix is going to go first. I believe that ruling is the same. Unfortunately for me though, we have to do overwhelming darkness, so. First things first, we're over here. I'm just going to move us down here since we're about to start the showdown. And overwhelming darkness. We have 2 leaders, and we have a lot of courage. So basically... well, actually, you don't have a lot of courage. You do. So Path of the Brave. Path of the Brave. Okay. So I can only tell one to walk the Path of the Brave with me. I'm gonna have Teresa walk the Path of the Brave, which means Lucky Lucille. You know what? I want Lucky Lucille. Lucky Lucille will walk the Path of the Brave. Teresa will be walking the Path of the Insane. This will be our first Insane Path walker. So she's the 3rd. And we shall see what happens. Alright, we have a 10, we have a 2, and we have a 2, and we have a 6. So let's do the 10 first. Emerge from darkness with a new perspective. Gain the leader fighting art. You're already a leader. That's like the 3rd time she's done that. The T2s for Brave. Punch yourself in the face to chase away doubt. -1 accuracy token. Alright, so that's annoying for them. And then 6 for Path of the Insane. You shriek and lash out. All survivors suffer 1 event damage to a random hit location. Guess that's not so bad considering what could be going on. Path of the Insane, I think, is slightly better than it used to be. Alright, foot for you, body for you, waist for you, body for you. Okay. This music's way too exciting for Kingdom Death Monster. But them's the breaks. So our ambush cancels out the monster's ambush, and we are just gonna have the monster go first on the showdown board. An unfortunate event we drew. Alright. So we have a nightmare tree. I'll have to find an opportunity to try and farm. Where is the nightmare tree? And then we have 2 random terrains, 2 acanthus plants, toppled pillar. And speaking of the acanthus plants, we'll pretend there's a second card here. I'm not going to pull it out, but we have our screaming bracers. So I will add 2 more acanthus plants. Alright. Terrain. We have the nightmare tree. We have the toppled pillar. And we have acanthus plants. 4 acanthus plants. Alright, so toppled pillar is 5 spaces away from the monster, which it does interrupt ranged weapon attacks, so it could be handy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it right here. And then the acanthus plants are 6 spaces away from all other acanthus plants. I kind of want to hurt the bird. Right, this is where I need to remember. How does this bird work? I think I like to always be one person on each side of it, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I might just grab Acanthus on turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While manipulating the AI deck. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's fine. Let's set this up. Materialize. Zeal. Spiral Age. Dreaded Decade. I'm gonna have to reread these again. Alright, that goes on the survivors, so... Alright, this hasn't been buffed, right? The results equal to or less than your insanity removal age tokens, otherwise suffer spiral age. So being really insane in this fight is really beneficial. Phoenix is a good partner for, I'll put him on the left. Yeah, Phoenix is a good partner for Slender Man. He likes you to have a ton of survival. I mean insanity. End of each monster turn, basic action. Your basic action is still gonna force me to do crazy shit. Right, normally I want him to disdain. While we don't have H tokens. Otherwise we never want him to disdain. So Phoenix is 8 and 10. Materialize is just he gets removed and placed adjacent to its target and covering as many other survivals as possible. Spiral Age is remove all H tokens, gain 400 XP for each token, and if you gain 100 XP then available 100 XP boxes cease to exist, and then your family loses all the weapon proficiency levels. Shuffle that! We have 8 basic, 3 advanced, 1 legendary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not 8. There you go. Advanced. 1 legendary. 12 HP, 13 HP. Okay. I'll have white over here on top of this, 6 spaces away. Of yellow, not in front. Yellow here. Green in front. Blue in back. Alright. Now. Showdown on arrival. We have 1 survival, 1 insanity. We have nothing else. I know we're getting a strength token there for Red Fist. Red Fist. Red Fist. Red Fist. Your Rhythm Chaser. And Anything else on arrival? Rhythm Chaser. Now you gain 3 insanity because your feet hurt. And did that, and that's all we have to worry about. I didn't realize double dash says you gain a movement. Could I like slam twice with double dash? I believe I could. Or I could move and then slam if I don't want to. Well, now I can slam and attack, right? No, you can't attack after slamming. You just gain strength after slamming. Things to think about. Anything else that I need to know? I don't think so. Alright, monster goes first. Let's hope for the best. Pitying sigh. All survivors in field of view. Thanks everybody. Everybody gains 1 age token. And then we intimidate all targets. So let's do our age token first, which shall be the lunacy. So that's not good. That means we're just gonna want to make sure it never does spiral age if I can help it. If the target is insane, they laugh in the face of the monster's ignorant condensation and may spend 3 survival to gain 1 courage. Otherwise, target suffers 2 brain damage and is knocked down. So, he's insane. I'm not gonna spend survival for courage though. We're gonna need it for dodging. He's insane, or she's insane. You take 2 brain damage and are knocked down, so there goes your Rhythm Chaser. That was short-lived. That was blue. Alright. Is there anything I could do to prevent that? Like, could I increase your insanity by 1? No. Not unless I had Surge and Orator of Death would be the only way. Or Surge and Scream would be a second way. Okay, so that happens. Not an AI card. Next is basic action for Zeal. Closest threat in range. It's a 3-way tie, so I get to choose. And then just move an attack target for 2 dice on 2 pluses, 2 damage apiece. So who wants to take a hit? I guess green should start things off here, or someone that can burn a dodge and maybe get it back. Burn a dodge and a dash. So, white. Alright, the pillar doesn't break, does it? No, it's not destructive. So we're gonna target white. Target gains 1 age token. And move an attack target to 2/2 with the Razor Wind effect. Alright, he does cause bleed, so maybe 2 bandages would have been okay. Alright, so Phoenix is right here. Gonna do his attack, 2 dice on white. We have a 7 and a 7. This probably hits. We have 2 evasions, so hits on 4s. 2 hits. Foot and body. Now I will dodge 1. Dodge the body. Get our survival back. Actually, we'll dodge the foot since I'm damaged there. We'll take 2 on the body. Okay, and then Razor Wind goes off. We will obviously dash out of the way. Get our survival back. So I will dash 1, 2, 3 up here, right in the center of them. Yeah, we want to be next to this thing. Alright, and that is the Phoenix's turn. So, our turn. You know what? I'm actually going to dash to here instead, because this is a good turn for me to slam. Alright. Should I encourage her? Yeah, I should. I'm gonna have blue and... Oh, blue is knocked down. I can't encourage when you're knocked down. I'm gonna have white encourage blue. Get a 2, so we lose a survival. But we'll pick blue up. Alright, how do we want to do this? I'm gonna have yellow go first. Yellow will get Acanthus. Alright, we get a 9. So yellow gets a fresh Acanthus. This gets removed from play. So it'll be good for smearing it on us. And we're gonna have yellow move towards the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get right next to the tree. Alright. Now, who wants to go next? I'll have green go. We'll have green and white go. Do their shtick. So green is gonna go. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna end right here. And then we're gonna dash, double dash. So we'll spend our action to gain a movement. Then we'll use the movement to slam. So full move forward in a straight line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. And if we are... Well, let's read it. 4+ spaces and stop adjacent to the monster. It suffers knockback 1 and -1 toughness until the end of the round. So it'll be here. God, I wish I had Surge so bad. And he has 9 toughness for the time being. Where is toughness? Just so I remember. Make this larger, actually. I'm not gonna knock it down since it's not permanent. Alright. White shall... Who else has rawhide? Blue? Good, because I need to scry the AI. White shall attack with the King's Spear. So we have 2 dice hitting on 6s. And we have 6 strength, so we just need a 3 to wound. Anything else? Trying to go slow to make sure I don't miss anything. Green has Synchronized Strike, so I can actually employ Synchronized Strike since we're on opposites. So there you go. So I get 1 accuracy, 1 strength. So we're going to wound on a 2 and we're going to hit on 5s. That's pretty good. That helps. Look at that Synchronized Strike coming into play. That was a perfect setup. 2 7s, 2 hits. We have the Feathered Neck, and we have the Feathered Breast. I did shuffle this hit location deck, right? I can't remember. Just in case I didn't. I don't have those. Alright. I really don't think I did, actually. So we really have the Glorious Soft Belly. And then we have the Glorious Crest. Alright, so this one would be a displacement effect where I may follow it, and then this one is the rewind effect. Unfortunately, if I don't get that crit, this is gonna suck. So what I could do is let it displace and I don't follow it. Yeah, we'll have to do this because I don't want him to rewind. So let's get that roll. We do roll a 7, so we will cause a wound. It will turn to face the attacker. Take a wound. That's a wound with the spear. And then displacement. Place the phoenix anywhere along the board edge furthest from the attacker. So it is going to be, excuse me, over here. And so I can place it anywhere, so I'm going to put it in the top right corner because blue needs to get in range. We can't let this thing disdain me. Everyone would age, and that's bad. Not looking to gain that kind of hunt XP. But anywhere along the board edge. And then I'm not gonna follow it because it would just most likely rewind. Oh. Phoenix protecting itself with the damn rewind locations. So that was White's attack. White can then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White can move over here. I don't want him over there though in case this thing displaces, so we're gonna put White here. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So all we have is blue. Blue will scry the AI deck. We have instant wing strike, last threat to wound in range, so yeah, it's a good thing. We're scrying here because they're not in range. And then Anatorium. Roll 1d10 on the result of 6+. A random survivor in the blind spot is pulled in. Remove the survivor from the showdown board. Spend all their age tokens on the table. If they survive, place the survivor adjacent to the monster at the start of the next monster turn. So, the age tokens would get spent. And then shit happens. Six plus age tokens on Anatorium is hilariously bad. Can I get in his blind spot somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm 1 off. Unless blue has 6 movement. No. Damn! I want to get in there. Well, actually, Survivor's turn is the end of the round. I could dash twice, but then I can't dash away from this basic attack. And the basic attack, I have to remember... Oh, it is closest threat in range. Not field of view. But then you're not a threat in the blind spot, so yeah. We're just gonna let it do Anatorium and pass the turn. I can't benefit from Anatorium though. We might be able to grind this. 3 sucks. 3 and higher sucks. 2 is the best, and 1 or 0 is the best. Gain maximum hunt XP. Holy crap. Turn survivor to the settlement. It's funny. Alright, so Anatorium will be on top. It'll do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then he'll just go after her. So, that's our turn. Phoenix's turn. Little Anatorium. It'll not do anything. Because no one's in the blind spot. So, cool. Basic action, closest threat in range. Blue. Get 2 dice. We have a 5 and a 7, so monster's a little high roller here. He hits on 5s. That's 2 hits for him. Body and hand, I will dodge body. We will keep our survival, take 2 to the hand, and then we will dash out of the Razor Wind. We will lose that survival though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get our turn. And nothing happened for our bad shit yet. They have 2 tokens. The Anatorium comes back around. That would be great to farm. I would love to farm the Anatorium, honestly. Get some free insights. Alright. I'm just thinking, who wants to go first? I might as well try and get my fist and tooth damage in now, since that's hard to do and I only have 1 dice for it. And we're at -1 accuracy. It's gonna be impossible to hit on a 9+. It'll be an 8+ in the blind spot. So... Oh, I did... Oh, shit. I didn't have to encourage. I forgot. We have fist and tooth specialization. The whole reason why we're... Ugh. Anyway. 3, 4. We'll have blue go first. Into the blind spot. We need that extra accuracy. Fist and teeth, I doubt we hit. So close. This is gone. So close, though. So close. I'll have to try again later. Man, if only I could surge. I really hope we get Inner Lantern this year. I want it. Alright, green is gonna pick up this acanthus plant. Get a 5, so that will be gain a survival. So we eat something good. Which is nothing. Alright. Yellow is going to check the nightmare tree. Yeah, I can't get close enough. Alright, a 4 on the nightmare tree. Tangled in hairy grass. You're knocked down. Alright, and they have Rhythm Chaser, so there goes their Rhythm Chaser. Well, I'm going to encourage yellow with green, actually. Just so yellow can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. And then white. White shall scry the AI deck. So, instant wing strike. The last threat to wound was white. Then we have to dodge 2 Razor Winds, which we can't. So, not a great move. Actually, if they get Razor Winded after this moves forward, closest threat would be blue, and then blue could dodge. Haze! -1 movement, -1 speed. I definitely don't want him to be hazing, because that's each age token in play. Haze is bad. Alright. We're gonna have to tolerate instant wing strike. The last threat to wound in range is white. If I put white in range, we'll get an age token. Oh, he's gonna materialize an attack. Then I guess I let the blast happen, or I dash out of the way the first blast, and white takes both attacks. White has worse evasion than blue. Okay. We shall... I can place it anywhere I want. One, two, three, four, five. Just stand here, and this is happening. So then I can materialize it, put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just barely in range. Yeah. Oh, it has 8 movement, so in range, and that'll be closer than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Be closer than green, so he'll just fly over my body. Now, I don't want to be here. We actually want to be down here, so when he materializes, he's not hitting blue with the razor wind, just me. And then the two of us will at least be together to fight. Granted, only one of us will be attacking at a time. I think that's fine. Alright, so yellow went, blue went, white went. That's our turn. Let's have the Phoenix do his thing. So instant wing strike, white, materialize. I can freely put them where I want. Put them here. 2 2s and 2s. Got a 1, so I'll dodge the other attack. Alright, and we got a 9. Keep that survival. So no damage dealt. And now I guess I could dash. I used my dodge up for the round. Right, they don't say... I need to check again. They didn't say you can only do it once per round, right? 1.5? Why can't they specify? Oh, right, once per round. Okay, yeah. And monster starts the round. So... dodge is gone. And if I get hit by the razor wind, I get the bleeding token, which knocks us down regardless. Not a big deal, we can get picked up by yellow. Alright, so I'm just gonna get hit by the razor wind portion of this attack. So knockback 7, bash, bleed 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are all the way over here. We are bleed 1. Hemophobic. And that's all. I think. So, Zeal, basic action, closest threat in range. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in range is blue. The Phoenix will go after blue. Now, unfortunately for me... Now that's the center. Okay, it is up here. I thought I was gonna get Razor Wind twice, but I'm not. Okay. 2 dice on blue. We have a 2 and a 10. 2 misses, 10 hits. Blue will dodge with a 10, and then blue will dash with a 2. So we're down to 3. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come over here. That'll end the Phoenix's turn. Yellow will encourage. And then it is our go. So I'm going to have yellow go first and just get the acanthus plant. 1, 2, 3. Roll for that acanthus. Got a 4. So actually, I'm going to have yellow stand here. 4 is nothing. Yep. Okay. We already have 2. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 4 over here, and then he'll search the nightmare tree. What do you find, Philip? 6. Broken lantern. Alright, well, it's always nice to get those out of the deck. And that'll be Philip's turn. So, we'll have blue go first. We'll try and punch this guy up the butt. 1, 2, 3. Swing the fist. And a miss. Alright, and then white will scry the AI deck. I need someone else to get over here and hit this fucking Phoenix. We're just gonna be burning, dashing constantly. You have to race the Phoenix hard. Maybe I should attack. I have a high chance to wound. Just let it get its mood active. That's such a bad idea. I can't get rid of moods. Both cards suck. I can't let its legendary card go off. Let's try the AI deck. It's either gonna mood me or... Unspoken. Phoenix unspeaks a name. Survivor with the most age tokens suffers unspeak. Roll 1d10 and subtract the survivor's current age tokens from the result. If the result is equal to or greater than their understanding, they suffer lost name. Otherwise, nothing happens. So lost name, you would gain 2 understanding, erase your name, remove all age tokens, lose all survival until they are renamed at the settlement. They cannot gain survival. If a survivor is given the same name, they cease to exist. So unspoken is not the worst thing in the world. Who has the most? White has 2. Lucky Lucille. What's your understanding? It's only 3? So it would be... roll a dice minus 2. Do I care about the name that much? I would have to roll 4 in order to not lose my name. Alright, it's not important. We can lose a name. The problem is losing survival, actually. But I can't just let this mute occur. We would all be swinging 1 dice at a time. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I think I'm gonna let him do his mood. And then I'm gonna try and hurt him. So we're already swinging 1 dice with them. 1 dice with them wouldn't be a problem. Ooh boy. Movement reduction there. I just don't want to lose my survival. I think I'm actually gonna let it haze us. 1, 2, 3. We'll stand over here. White's gonna have to dodge. Actually, I'll just stand here. Yeah. Alright, Phoenix, you piece of shit. It's your turn. So haze comes into play. -1 movement, -1 speed. Per age token. And then basic action, closest threat and range. So 2 dice. 7 and 6, that's 2 hits. The body and the foot. I will dodge. Body. Keep our survival. We'll take 2 to the foot. Getting real annoying. And then I'll have to dash out of the razor wind. Alright, 4, so I will lose a survival. I will dash to... I actually dashed 3 over here, which we do have 3 movement, 2 age tokens. Okay. So we avoid the razor wind. Now what? Blue is not gonna get a hit in this round since I can't get the blind spot, so I'm gonna have white go first. I'm gonna have white stand here and strike with the king's spear. Do roll a 7, that will be a hit. We get the feathered buttocks. It's a rewind move, so unless I crit this with a 10, doesn't matter. Get an 8. No luck tokens for me, so rewind, undo air attack. Will restore the 1 wound attack caused, and then will be placed 5 spaces away from the monster. On the bright side, that's 2 rewind zones taken out, but still, need to cause a wound, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're over here. And I did move already, so that does it for them. I have yellow. 2, 3, 4. Block. That's yellow. I feel like I should scry and not suffer unspeak. Oh wait, basic action gives you age tokens. I forgot to keep up with that. I apologize, I always miss that step. White and blue. White should be at 4. So white was targeted twice. Blue is at 3. Alright, maybe unspeak isn't as bad now. I'm always bad about the fact that basic action grants an age token. So maybe I should let it unspeak. We have to roll a 5 or less, that's a 50% chance. One, 2, 3, 4. That also means, you know what, that changed things dramatically. White couldn't move over here. White has a movement speed of 1. White had a movement speed of 2 before. I would have had to dash here. And then if I want to get that attack in with the spear, I guess I would just stay here. and then we would have been warped away. I'm gonna retcon some stuff, I apologize. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put white here. Then green would move to there, and green will slam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green will slam to here. Slam unaffected? I don't think so. It says full move. My move is at 4 at the moment. Alright, and yellow would have done the same thing. So white has 1 speed. I'm gonna try and punch the Phoenix. I don't know what happened to my dice. I'm gonna re-roll that. I like hit the R button on this and it changed the page too, and this froze. So re-roll, get a 4, we miss, and then blue has a movement of 3. 1, 2. Will be the closest threat. Okay. Phoenix gets to go. I don't think there's anything I can do to avoid this unspeak. Though unspoken, let's see. If Lucky Lucille is truly lucky. That was totally a 2, man. Alright, Lucky Lucille loses her name. She's no longer Lucky Lucille. Try to keep that. They also lose their survival, which is the worst part of that. And then we gain 2 understanding. And we have to be renamed at the settlement. Alright. And basic action. So closest threat in range gets an age token. Alright, 2 dice. 2, 6. Oh wait, does this remove the age tokens at all? Yeah, it does remove all age tokens. Those go back in, but the other things don't go back in. Anyway. He rolled a 2 and a 6. So, see where it hits. Hits on the hand. We'll dodge the roll. We will keep our survival, and then we will dash out of the way. We have a movement of 2. We'll lose the dash. I think it's high time we start hurting this thing. It's just such shit. Alright. Alright. It's our move. Goddamn haze. What? Well, she can move freely again. And attack freely. Green can get in with their sword. One, 2, 3. I'll have green go first. We're gonna get in on the side with their sword. So, 1 dice, because we have this lunacy token. Scrap sword. Get a hit. First strike. I may cancel my attack. Oh boy. The glorious primary eyes. Let's see. I do have deadly. I could crit it. Do I care about losing my genitals on Philip? I think... he doesn't... Another question I have, is this just door text when it says it stares into your future and kills all your children? I think Philip does have a kid. I can't remember for the life of me who it would be, though, because I have not been keeping track of who is the parents of whom. That is something I have not been keeping track of. This is just flavor text, right? You just suffer destroyed genitals. He's killing your future children. I'm gonna attack him. I'm not afraid. Alright, we get a 2. So that's a 2. That's a 3. And that's a 5. So that's a 10. We do cause a wound on a 2. Alright, so we suffer the destroyed genitals. We do get a wound though. So, destroyed genitals. Cannot be nominated for intimacy. Gain a random disorder, knockdown. Gain 3 insanity and a bleeding token. Alright, my dog might be barking a bit. 1, 2, 3. Disorder. You're hyperactive. Must always move a space. I don't know how losing your genitals makes you hyperactive, but... Okay, so I'll have to keep that in mind. We gain a bleeding token. Now we have a hemophobe. So White is knocked down. I'm gonna have to pick him up. Pick her up. And just so we remember... Alright, destroyed genitals. And a dismembered arm. Philip is getting wrecked. This is what the Phoenix does to us, though. Okay, I'm gonna have Yellow encourage White. And then we're gonna have White. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have White move here. And Spear, King's Spear. We have no age tokens, so we will be fine. With a 9 and a 10, a perfect hit. Do I have any benefit for a perfect hit? I do not have any benefits for a perfect hit. You know what I could do is ignore that. No, I don't have a thing. I don't have a campus to ignore that. Oh, we hit the damn trap card. Alright. All survivors are doomed. They cannot block or use fighting arts. The attacker is caught helpless. Perform basic action, target the attacker. All attack rolls hit on a 2+ regardless of any modifiers in play. Phoenix, you suck. Okay, well, he's just gonna move down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're knocked down. 5, you're knocked down. Basic action. 5 and an 8. 2 hits. Such a dangerous trap. Head in the foot. 2 damage apiece. This is a severe foot injury for White. And then, well, let's do the severe foot injury first. Alright, 5. So, we have hamstrung. Painful rip. The leg is unusable. Can no longer use any fighting arts or abilities. Injury is permanent. Can be recorded once. Gain a bleeding token. So... hamstrung. We are getting destroyed by this bird. This is not how the Phoenix fight's supposed to go down. Okay. Can't use fighting arts or abilities due to this hamstrung. We gain another bleeding token. We're gonna gain a third bleeding token with the Razor Wind. So we get knocked down from the first one, and then we get knocked down from the heavy injury anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Razor Wind blows us all the way over to here. Alright, so that sucked. Early Phoenix Trap. Now, yellow is going to... Let me look at Encourage and see if that's once per round as well. Pretty sure it should be. Just double check. Once per round. Yellow already encouraged somebody, so blue's gonna skip their turn. Yellow is going to go 1, 2, 3. Well, how many H tokens you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're in range. We're gonna block with our shield and then call that a round. So the Phoenix is free to do to me as it wishes. The difference between us. The survivor with the least age tokens. That is white. Oh boy. Alright, well, monster turn starts a new round, so I can... White can't dash. I can't save white from this. Okay. So white has the least. He'll materialize to white. We'll leave the Phoenix here because we want it kind of close to us. Materialize Jace Tomb, get an age token on them. Probably end up using my Drydacanthus here. Cannot block, attack the target. It's pecking at our heads. So 8 and a 9. Gets 2 hits too. So we'll just take both of those hits. We'll take 20 damage with a -2 to severe injury rolls. What a nasty AI card this is. Not been doing a good job manipulating AI cards. So we have a 4 severe head injury, which is not lethal. Oh wait. They have them misnamed. It says the 2 is body and arms, but it's head and arms. Oh no, 4 is lethal. Alright, so we have to smear on some Drydacanthus and ignore that result. But our head location is completely tracked. And yeah, I can't just rub fresh Acanthus to dodge 20 damage. So that card is something we want milled. We just want this Phoenix to be dead. Alright. That was his AI. Hold up, we're not done yet. Because now it's his basic action. Closest threat in range is only yellow. So the bird will move down, right, and then down. Unfortunately, the bird is here. Fortunately, he's not on their row, so I lucked out. But we get 2 dice after yellow. 6 and a 6. Very high rolls. I don't think we had a good shot at dodging regardless. Alright. We get an age token for this basic action. Need to remind myself of that. Hand and foot. I will... I'll take both because I just want to save for dodges. So I'll take both of those hits. I did block. I'm gonna block the hand. I'll take the foot. And then we will dash out of the way of Razor Wind. 1, 2, 3. Move up to there. Yeah, we only have 2 tokens. Alright. Okay. So now it's our move. Man, that Phoenix just fucked us up. These two get up. She was initially knocked down on our turn, so she gets up. Actually, they were all knocked down on our turn because it collided. Whew. I need a minute to recover. I thought we would be fine in this fight, and then, I don't know, I just had some really bad draws. Let's see if we can make a comeback here. So what are we dealing with? You have 1 token. We can try and smack it with the sword. Again. So why don't we have Philip? He can only move 4 spaces. He's actually out of range with the sword. We'll have White go first. White is pretty much Lucky Lucille. I'm interested to see how Lucille finishes things out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get in the blind spot. Right in the middle. We have 1 dice for the King's Spear due to haze. And a 3 is gonna be a miss. We hit on the 5 in the blind spot. Okay. Yellow will King's Spear. 1, 2 will move under the wing. Haven't seen any of those cards come up yet. 1 dice. Get a 7. We do get a hit. What is this? This is the AI card. Glorious Eye is another rewind location. I'm just getting fucked by these rewind locations. Alright, we don't wound regardless. Actually, I think we might. No, we don't have 10. It's only 7. So no wound, no rewind. Ugh, wouldn't have mattered regardless. Green can throw a bone dart. Other than that, can't do much. And blue is like. I'll move blue last. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green's gonna throw their bone dart. That's the best thing I can do. So we do get an 8 for green. We do get a hit. White went. The impervious tail feathers. I don't remember the Phoenix being this obnoxious. Roll a 9. I don't have a luck token and it's not my sword, so they're deadly. Alright. Will my luck turn around for me at some point today? 1, 2. And we shall block with blue instead of scrying. I think his 3 advanced cards have gone by already. So, pustule cannons. All survivors in the blast zone. Alright. We're gonna want to get... He hits the guy in the back too. Okay, yellow's gonna have to dash out of the way. Yellow still gets an age token though because they're targeted. Means their movement speed is only 2. That's alright, we can just get out of the way. 1, 2. And then white can't dash, so white's gonna be suffering pustule cannons. In age token. We have 2 evasion, and this shit hits on 4s, so it hits on 6s, but it's 5 dice. Ooh boy, white is gonna die. How lucky are you, no name Lucille? Man, this sucks for me. Not lucky at all. That would be 5 hits. Okay. Let's see how this goes down. 5 hits. All 6 pluses for the monster. Mostly the body. So that's 1 body severe injury. How much damage does this do? It's 1 damage each. But you reduce armor by 2 at all hit locations. 1 on the foot. So 2 severe injuries. I could actually fix the foot and then just suffer a body severe injury. I think I will do that. So we'll fix the foot. She gets knocked down. The foot is only a light. This is how we're gonna try and survive. And we have 1 body severe injury. But there's no saving her if we roll 1 or 2 here. Also, she needs to be bandaged. Okay, no name, not so lucky Lucille is dead. Alright, so you're dead. Get rid of that. I will add you to the marker later. What an atrocious fight this is. And this doesn't matter anymore. Put this away. And take her off the board. Survivors, you gotta bounce back, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. You've been rolling really bad, and we've been drawing really bad. Alright, it's our basic action for the guy. He's not done yet. Closest threat in range is yellow. So we move him up. Yellow gets another age token. And then 2 dice. Yellow already dashed to avoid the pustule cannon. 2 more hits. Oh my god, he's swollen so well! I don't understand! Also, how did I do this? I've never seen these dice crack before. Alright, that's gonna be a severe body injury for Yellow. Yellow might be dead and out for the count too. Of how I'm rolling? All these 1s and 2s? Lucking out with a 7 here. Ruptured spleen. Skip the next hunt. 2 bleeding tokens. Don't have to worry about hemophobia anymore. Alright, well, we're gonna put 3 bleed tokens because we've already dashed with Yellow. I must skip the next hunt. Also, just so I remember, we're down to 8. Okay, and the Razor Wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's over here with the 3rd blue token. This is just... ugh. Atrocious. How do I make a steady comeback on this fight and stabilize? It's really difficult with Haze in play. Oh well, my survivors, they need to deal with their own problem here. They decided not to wound that card out. I think Philip has the best chance of slowly grinding the Phoenix away, but that's a long grind. We have 9 cards to go through. No Surge. Maybe without Surge, the Phoenix isn't worth fighting. Okay, it's our turn. We're gonna have green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a swing. at this Phoenix here. Roll 5. I believe we do hit. Glorious Armpit. Roll a 6. That'll be a wound with their sword. Finally, a decent location here. Ugh. Now, Blue. Blue cannot even really get anywhere. I may as well scry the AI deck. See what's coming up next. Predator's Aura. Survivor that ends their act in the zone of death must roll 1d10. If the result is higher than their courage, they are knocked down. Survivors with 6+ understanding ignore this aura. And he'll draw an AI card, so no matter what, he's going to be bored. Oh man, he's going to disdain if he does board. Alright, let's think about this. Instead of drawing an AI, he's gonna Spiral Cyclone. All survivors in the Eye of the Storm gain insanity in the survivor. All other survivors suffer damage equal to the monster's level, knockback 7, and bash. And then after Spiral Cyclone is performed, discard board and disdain. So I'm thinking, is it worth it to let the Phoenix have both of these cards out? I just have to deal with being knocked down. And it makes it weaker. Temporarily. Problem is disdain's gonna happen, so now blue is in danger of ceasing to exist. Yellow is in danger of ceasing to exist, though they actually have 4 H tokens. No one has 6+ understanding. I don't know why I'm looking over there. Alright. What do I want to do? I'm really debating letting him activate his aura. I'll activate the aura and be bored. It would be killer to have a Lion's Harp or 2 against this guy, so you can just get rid of board. It would make it a very safe card, somewhat safer card. Oh man, just the way everything is going. Yeah, I'm gonna let him have both of these. Okay, we'll let him have both. I need him to like kill himself. So that was the scry. Oh man. We're so gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only move 2 spaces. And yellow is useless to me at the moment. I just don't think I'm going to roll well to get rid of the age tokens. I have to roll less than my insanity, which is impossible for blue to do. Grr. How can I be checkmated so badly? I just can't believe how atrocious this fight has been. Alright, blue. 1-2. Move over there. It's the Phoenix's turn. This yellow is knocked down. So, Phoenix will be predators are drawn AI. Phoenix will be bored. And he still does. He still does, his basic action. Alright, so with that in mind, blue doesn't want to be there. I'm gonna readjust blue. I will, retcon that positioning. Board does not stop the basic action from happening. Alright, closest that would be green. We're still rolling like a king for. I am half a mind to make my survivor dice black and the monster dice white. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding right now. Put in hand. 2 apiece. Alright, and then we will dash. I don't have to roll. This is Screaming Antelope Armor. How many age tokens do we have? We're not affected by the thing when we dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then Razor Wind does hit yellow, and we can't do anything about it, so he'll be knocked back again. And another bleeding token for yellow. Alright, well, this is annoying. This is so annoying. So it's our turn. Yellow gets up. We're gonna find out if yellow dies with blue right here, and we just have a green solo fight. So yellow is going to try to dread a decade. And it's an 8, so it's greater than their insanity. We will suffer Spiral Age, which means we will cease to exist. Alright. So Teresa no longer exists. Man, this game is just being a dick today. How are we gonna recover from this one? I'm eager to find out. What a Phoenix fight. Alright. You cease to exist. Blue is also going to cease to exist, so you know what, I'm just going to delete them because they're not even on the death counter anymore. So that was yellow, right? Yeah. Yellow doesn't exist. So we're up to green. Green just gonna swing their sword. We miss. And then we need to roll under our courage to not be knocked down. The 2 is less than 6. We will not be knocked down from Predator's aura. And then blue can't do anything for us. He's just gonna cease to exist because it's 12 Hun XP that he's gaining. I hate Spiral Age so much. Wasn't a problem before, but it was really bad in this fight. Alright, so blue's dead as well. We'll have to work on the new Fist and Tooth Warrior. Hold on to faith, Green. You are our last hope to bring home some food and supplies. But I don't know how well that's gonna work out for you. And delete. So I don't get to take advantage of Board. He will Spiral Cyclone, which is 1 Insanity, 1 Survival, since we're in the Eye of the Storm, and then he will do his Disdain, which forces the Spiral Age. Alright, so you're right here. Blue died, or doesn't exist anymore, and then you take some brain damage. 1. And you gain 4 Hun XP, hitting age 3, and then this Lunacy token is gone. Alright, now I need to find a way to force this thing to disdain every turn, which is gonna be impossible to do on his own. Which means we're gonna be loaded with tokens. Enhanced Senses 6. Gain a permanent movement. Alright, Philip, it's all up to you. You also cannot bleed to death, so I have 4 dodges of the basic action. With no age tokens on me, we get 2 swings of our sword this turn. So I'm gonna... No, we'll stand on the side due to certain hit locations. Can't get in the blind spot. We'll swing our sword. So 8 and 5 will be 2 hits. We have Tiny Wing Hands, which are impervious, and a Glorious Soft Belly, which I actually don't mind. So I'll just do them in order. Nothing for Tiny Wing Hands. As for the Soft Belly, we do not wound it. I guess I'm just not destined to win this battle here. Okay, Phoenix, what's it gonna be? Pitying Sigh. So, he is in the field of view. He will gain an age token. He is insane, so he can laugh about it and ignore the effects of Pitying Sigh. Alright. And then basic action is gonna occur. So let's see if we can dodge these. I'm not dodging anything now. I have 4 dashes and that's it. 7 and a 6. So they both hit, taking 2 damage to body in the waist. Alright. Our move. I may as well just stand in front of this Phoenix. I forgot, I have to roll for the aura. I might have been knocked down. If I get knocked down, I get blown away. I was knocked down. No, I rolled under my courage. Alright, one thing at a time. First we're dashing. I'm too eager. I'm like pissed at the moment. So that roll was for the leader's aura after my turn. I did not get knocked down. We're gonna dash to the side of it. Our turn, we are going to move to its butt. And if I'm lucky, I won't mill the card that is nice. Here, maybe I can do this. But I doubt it with how we're rolling. Alright, 4 and a 2. 4 hits in the blind spot, 2 does not hit. Because we hit on a 5 with this thing, right? Oh, I can only roll 1 dice. Alright, let me reroll. We have haze in effect. Doesn't matter that I shuffled those, I hope. Alright, we hit a 6. We hit a hit. Super dense location is fine. The reflex is probably going to happen. Unless I roll a 9 or a 10 here. No, another 1. Not allowed to wound. Alright, so the monster's glare pierces their puny mind. Turn to face the attacker, roll 1d10. The result is less than our hunt XP. We suffer 1 brain damage for each age token we have. I don't think we can get over our hunt XP. So 10, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, it's not less than 10. So we actually won't take 1 brain damage. But still, this seems pretty hopeless to me. Phoenix's turn. He's bored again. Also, let's see if I get knocked down from this legendary. I do not. It's less than, right? Yeah, well, less than is what we want. Alright, so the Phoenix is bored. The Phoenix still gets the basic action us. A 3 and a 1. He actually missed with his basic action. Except for the fact that I have to dash out of the way of it. 2, 3, 4. Move over here. I have 5 movement at the moment, right? No, I have 4 movement at the moment. Alright, my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in blind spot. Get a different dice here. Swing the scrap sword. 4 is a hit in the blind spot. It's the soft lower gut. So 1 is the only thing that fails to wound here. Will I get a 3rd in a row? We get a 2! His toughness is 6 at the moment due to board and this. Why am I rolling so bad, man? Why are we rolling so bad? Okay, that ends that. So he is bored, and then we die. Because we have 2 of these. Okay, so that's it. Philip ceases to exist. Now, that means we lost this fight with the Phoenix. Guess I wasn't prepared to deal with this shitty RNG. What are you gonna do? Okay, let's destroy this. He is... I can't bring him back when he ceases to exist, right? Lucille might come back alive. But he's gone for good. Means this is gone for good. And the rest of that stuff gone. Alright. I'll just flip these back over. So that's a major blow to the settlement. And the campaign in general. We'll take on another Phoenix next year and hopefully not get cheesed so much. Although I might wait until we have Surge. Maybe just stick with the easy antelope. For Mystery Girl here. On a 6+, she comes back. She does come back, so. Roll 1d10, 6+, a random survivor that died during the showdown. She's the only one who died. Finds themselves back at the settlement for a new lifetime, but lose all their courage and understanding, and must select a new name. Alright. Lost all your courage, lost all your understanding. I think they keep their abilities though. And she already needed a new name, but I suppose the Phoenix's rule doesn't really apply here. Do they lose the hunt XP? No, it doesn't say they lose their hunt XP. Alright. We just need a new name. I'm gonna have to call this... What is a good word? Allison Anathema. That is how I am feeling at the moment. Alright. Allison Anathema is the only returning... Do they count that there's a returning? They just find their way back at the settlement? Alright, so she did die at first. I believe the way the rules work is she died, we got the 2 endeavors for her death. The other 3 ceased to exist. They did not die, so we only have 2 endeavors. And then we have returning survivors. She's not returning. She finds her way back in the settlement, so she's over here. These also 6 people. Only. And we are so worse for wear. Only 2 endeavors. I guess I'm gonna have to rely on the armored guys helping us out. Alright, I'm just like in a tizzy. I've been playing Kingdom Death for a while. Even my first campaigns against the Phoenix, I have never drawn and rolled so hilariously poorly before. It wasn't meant to be. This hunt was not meant to be successful. We were destined to lose this game. So it stings. It stings that it was such a pathetic showing. Now, hopefully when we return to fight this guy again, he won't be such a dick to us, because I am definitely going to fight the Phoenix again. With or without Inner Lantern, which I believe I have enough supplies to. We have 1 organ, so I should be able to innovate. But man, that was just hilariously piss poor. Alright, anyway. I am going to humor switching these dice. Because the black dice are like enchanted or something. I'm gonna be superstitious. These are now the survivor dice. The monster can have these shitty white die. Alright, this goes away. I'm gonna leave the Nightmare Tree out. And the Acanthus, since I put the Acanthus card out with our armor set. Put the toppled pillar away though. Well, so this loads better for me. I guess I'll put them away. So my computer has a hard time loading this stuff when there's so much to load at once, so I may as well stack these. Pull them out later. Okay. We got 2 endeavors. Now, it didn't say she lost her... Wait, she's not returning anyway. She still is Tinker. But we don't get the Tinker endeavor. I guess we're just updating the timeline. It's a Kingsman year. Man, Kingsman year. After what just happened. And there's a heat wave. It is impossibly hot. Any returning survivors with heavy or fur gear of heat stroke may not depart the sanctuary here. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Lingering effects. If you depart with heavy gear in your grid, set your survival to 0 after applying all bonuses. Heat wave prevents science and education endeavors. What constitutes as an education endeavor? I can innovate, right? I was always confused by this card. Science and education endeavors. I don't suppose those words are in this book. There's education. No, it's not. What about science? No. Well. I don't know what that means. Not exactly. So, Kingsman fight to prepare for this year. I can't even get my revenge on this fucking Phoenix yet. We're gonna have to wait. Let's put the Phoenix stuff back. Level 1 Kingsman is coming. Oh man. I guess that's fine. We need new people with hunt experience if I was to fight the Phoenix again. Okay. Take those off. Let's... Oh yeah, I don't even get the broken lantern. Man, that sucks. Let's innovate. So we have plenty of bone. Gonna have to use the beast steak. Gonna have to use the leather as a hide in order to innovate. That's alright. 1. Sculpture. Song of the Brave. There's Inner Lantern. We're taking Inner Lantern. We can finally surge. And we'll add Inner Lantern consequences to the deck. Scarification. Shine. Alright. Now what the heckles do I do with this last endeavor, since everybody just straight up died for no reason? Let's take everyone out here and have a look-see at them. Ugh. Don't understand why it does that still. If I was to have shaken them to combine them together, like when you shake a pile of stuff, that, but I don't do that when I drag them down, so they shouldn't warp. Are we missing somebody? Ah, it's over here. Okay. There's everyone. David, I don't want to take on a trip. I guess we'll take Allison. I'm just gonna put them to the sides now. Cedric. David will leave for you know what. And then... Oh man, we lost so many survival of the fittest rolls. Guess Edison and Julia. So we have one boy and one girl left at home here. Dun, dun, dun. When you're endeavoring somewhere, like say drums. Oh, it would tell you it's a science on the top, where education is like storytelling. Okay, so that's where the science and education comes from. I don't know what is the most tactically viable endeavor usage for me to do. Let me pop out everybody's stuff here. Let me look at the Phoenix's thing again too. Do they lose all of this? They have a new lifetime. It doesn't say they lose their stuff. So I assume she's still hamstrung, which makes her utterly useless to me. Oh well. You have Cedric, you Rhythm Chaser. I could give Rhythm Chaser to somebody, I suppose. Julia. Edison. Everyone else is a fresh baby. Alright, we're dealing with the Kingsman. Shields help prevent the trap from going off. Other than that, it's beat his high toughness at 12 or get him a blind spot. So he's an 8 where he'll attack us. So I probably just want to be hyper aggressive towards it. Okay. And what do I endeavor on? I could augury, try and get a kid. See, I'm curious about this. Since this is a new life for Allison, does she have... She never used her survival of the fittest, but would she have it back if she did use the survival of the fittest? Guess I don't have to worry about that question at the moment. Well, I'm curious about it. Alright. I don't have anyone strong enough to attempt to get this weapon out anytime soon. I would love to try before they come back, which is at the end of the next hunt. We have, without gear modifiers, since they're not returning survivors, I guess my best shot would be after the Kingsman fight. Just so I can try and get another guidepost. We can face paint. It's not much of a point. So we'll be at 5 survival. I'm thinking Rhythm Chaser on somebody. Or just try to get a kid. Or shared experience. David Dicer can pass his XP on to somebody else. Yeah, I can't fight the Phoenix again. If I hit that event, it reduces your XP to 0. You have to be at 2 XP. The only way I could fight it again is if I do shared experience a lot. I think I will. I'm gonna share experience. we're going to... Well, you know what? Never mind. I can do a bunch of shared experience next time. Going to Rhythm Chaser Julia, just so we have another Rhythm Chaser person. Actually, I'll give it to Edison. I don't know if he's gonna use that set, but we may as well have somebody use that set. Alright guys, well that does it for this video. I am disappointed, because I don't think it was my play. I think I just got fucked by randomness. That's Kingdom Death, so we'll see how we come back from this. I am gonna use the monsters dice. We're switching out on die. Completely switching out on die. And we have a Kingsman to deal with, so I'll get him set up for the next video. Let's take a look at him. I don't know if he's changed much. Some of his cards were replaced. So we'll be fighting a level 1 Kingsman, 10 and 2. That's all the same stuff. Dun, 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 dun. 5 toughness over 12. Which will just be a +1 if I'm in the blind spot. So if I could consistently deal 13 damage, I could try to abuse him to make him just guard constantly. But I guess we'll find out. We're gonna have to gain King Step on people. King Step is so difficult to gain. Oh well. Anyway, I have him set up. Thank you for joining me. Hope you all have a far better Phoenix hunt than I did today. May we never have this again. Ugh. Got to put the Phoenix stuff away. I'll get that off screen. Have a good one.